What's up, guys? This is just Joseph Collin. Coming back to you right here on the Big Fight Field channel with a news and rumors video for Sunday, December 1st. Isn't that crazy? December 1st, 2019. We are just 1 month away from 2020, the new year. I can't believe it's Christmas this month. And to me, December is award season for pro wrestling. It's like Superstar of the Year, Female Superstar of the Year, Most Improved Wrestler, Match of the Year, all that. It's award season. And I was thinking today that even if it's award season, why not bring some award videos right here on the Big Fight Field channel as a consideration for you guys? Yes, me and Eddie will pick the topics for each, for like categories, like 10 or 12 topics. And you guys, I will put out polls on Twitter, and you guys can vote for the categories for Superstar of the Year, Match of the Year, Female Wrestler of the Year, all that stuff. Let me know in the comments below if you would like to vote for categories for awards of 2019. I can also put a poll out on Twitter if you guys want to vote as well. That great stuff. But today I have rumors. I got 3 rumors for the 3 main rumors I want to talk about. Vince McMahon is done with Humberto Carrillo. Comes to the surprise of nobody, including myself. So that'll be the first topic. Brock Lesnar's plans for the Royal Rumble. I think his opponent is going to come into shock for some of you. We'll see when I talk about it in the second topic and main event topic this week. Sorry, guys. But the main event topic of this week is going to be about the Corey Graves, Marvin Aldo situation and how Corey Graves is the biggest a-hole in all of pro wrestling. I'm going to talk about that as the main event topic for your news and rumors video. So without further ado, let's get into the news. So the first news I have for you guys is Vince McMahon is done with Humberto Carrillo. And that doesn't surprise me at all, considering he was attacked by the OC before his United States Championship match on Raw this Monday with AJ Styles. And that's how they had the Fatal 4-Way and the Rey Mysterio-AJ Styles match, which ended up Rey Mysterio becoming the new United States Champion. I knew in that moment when Humberto was attacked, I'm like, oh, they're done with this guy. They're done with his small push, I guess you could say. But, I mean, yeah, the guy really wasn't over with the crowd. He came out to crickets, in my opinion. He had some good matches. He had a good match with Seth Rollins. He had a decent match with AJ Styles, I thought. But the guy was not over at all with the crowd. He would come out to crickets. He would not win his match. He didn't win one singles match in his small push. He won a battle royal at Crown Jewel, and that was basically it. Yeah, I mean, I'm not really surprised. I mean, the same thing, I guess you could say, happened with Cedric Alexander in September, where he was feuding with AJ Styles, and he lost twice to Cedric Alexander for the United. Oh my God, Cedric lost twice to AJ Styles for the United States Championship, and that really canceled his push. So, and then he was on Raw losing in 3 minutes to Andrade. So, I guess the same thing is going to be happening to Humberto Carrillo. The guy's a really good wrestler, in my opinion. We've seen it on 205 Live. We've seen it against Rollins. We've seen it against Styles. But, I mean, he's not over. He comes out to crickets. No one really cares about him. And, you know, when you're not over, people aren't going to care about you. And he's not gonna get pushed for that. So that's my opinion on Humberto Carrillo. He's not getting pushed because he's not over with the crowd, and you need to be over. But even though almost half the main roster isn't over with the crowd, um, this guy certainly is. It comes out to crickets every single week on Monday Night Raw. But that's the Humberto Carrillo topic. Let's move on to Brock Lesnar's topic. So I found an article on plans for Brock Lesnar at the Royal Rumble at Houston, Texas at Minute Maid Park this year. And I got the article right here. I'm not sure who it's from. I don't remember. But anyways, here we go. Despite WWE not having set dates for Brock Lesnar, he managed to retain his WWE Championship against Rey Mysterio at Survivor Series. He didn't appear on Raw after Survivor Series, and given TLC takes place 2 weeks from now, Lesnar will more than likely not defend his championship at the TLC pay-per-view. His next title defense is expected to come at the Royal Rumble pay-per-view against the one and only Ricochet. As per the dirt sheets, Paul Heyman, Lesnar's manager and Raw's executive, wants Ricochet to challenge for Brock Lesnar's WWE Championship at the Royal Rumble. So the plan is to have Ricochet versus Brock Lesnar at the Royal Rumble pay-per-view. And I have a few, listen, I think that could be a really great match. You know how Brock Lesnar works with the small guys. When Brock Lesnar works with small guys such as AJ Styles, Daniel Bryan, Finn Balor, Rey Mysterio, the matches turned out to be fantastic. They were awesome. And this is no different. Ricochet's a high flyer. Ricochet's kind of a small guy, I guess. So I feel like Brock Lesnar and Ricochet in front of that big crowd in Houston can have a really great match. But the question is, how are we getting to that match? That's what I look at when we get to storylines. How are we going to get to this match happening at the Rumble? Is Ricochet going to win a number one contenders match after TLC on a random episode of Raw to challenge Lesnar at the Royal Rumble? Or are they going to stack up Ricochet, getting consecutive wins every single week on Monday Night Raw? Then he challenges Brock Lesnar to a WWE Championship match at the Royal Rumble, which he will eventually accept. I would go with that option. You're going to have to build Ricochet up sooner rather than later, in my opinion. And getting consecutive wins against, I don't even know who they have to offer, but you got to give him momentum. And then once he has that momentum, he's on like a 4-match winning streak or something like that against big names. Have him call out Brock Lesnar on Monday Night Raw and have him challenge Brock for the WWE Championship at the Royal Rumble. Again, that is a huge match in my opinion. I just want to know, how are we going to get there? How are we going to get to Ricochet versus Brock Lesnar? By no means is Brock Lesnar going to be losing that championship to Ricochet at the Royal Rumble. I would be stunned if he does. But, that could be a really great match in my opinion. And again, I just want to know how we're going to get to that match happening at the Royal Rumble. That's all I want to know about. And if the dirt sheets is telling the truth, and it is going to be Ricochet versus Brock Lesnar, you got to start building up Ricochet, possibly as soon as this coming Monday on Raw. So that's my thoughts on Ricochet and Brock Lesnar possibly facing off for the WWE Championship at the Royal Rumble pay-per-view. Final topic before I go here on this news and rumors. Corey Graves and Mauro Ranallo. Corey Graves is such an a-hole, going after his own colleague who is dealing with depression problems throughout his whole life. He talks about depression with random people. He's an inspiration for depression, and I'm about to talk about it right here, and I'm going to give you my thoughts on the horrible behavior from Corey Graves. So, Saturday night after War Games, Corey Graves sent out a tweet saying, "Just for the record, I know you wouldn't know it, but there's actually a WWE Hall of Famer and a former Ring of Honor champion on commentary. I'd imagine they have a lot to offer." Now listen, what the heck is Mauro Ranallo makes the shows, makes takeovers much better because of his great commentary and the emotion and the passion he has for when he's on the commentary team. Uh, calling the best, being the best ring announcer in all of wrestling. And I know, yeah, Beth Phoenix is a good commentator and all, but Beth Phoenix is not going to make the shows better on commentary. Nigel McGuinness is a pretty good commentator. He's really good. He could make the shows better, in my opinion. But out of those three commentators, Mauro Ranallo is going to make the shows better. With his passion he brings to the commentary booth at every single NXT, every single takeover, he's gonna make the shows much better. And now, because of that, Mauro was supposed to call Pete Dunne versus Adam Cole at Survivor Series, and he was obviously depressed after seeing this tweet because he deleted his Twitter. He showed up to the Allstate Arena for Survivor Series, and then hours later, he left the arena. He went home. He didn't call Survivor Series. It ended up being Michael Cole stepping in his spot, and it was originally supposed to be Mauro Ranallo and Corey Graves calling Pete Dunne and Adam Cole at the Survivor Series pay-per-view last weekend. And then also, Mauro Ranallo did not show up at Full Sail, and he didn't call NXT this past week. Instead, it was Tom Phillips, and obviously, there's a certain presence when Mauro was on commentary, commentating NXT. I missed the emotion from that commentary booth on NXT this week. It wasn't bad. I just miss Mauro being on that commentary team. I hope he comes back this Wednesday on NXT. I truly and dearly miss Mauro Ranallo. But here is Corey Graves' apology on his After the Bell podcast. Here we go. On a personal note, I needed to address something. This past Saturday during the TakeOver War Games event, I sent out a tweet. It was an unpopular opinion, and I often do with the intention of just stirring up a little controversy. So the whole point of this was for you just wanted to stir up a little controversy. Just to get attention? Well, for what? For what, Corey Graves? What were you trying to stir up controversy for? Did you just want attention for yourself? Did you want attention on your After the Bell podcast that nobody listens to? I don't know. Why? And you picked the easy target too. Mauro's an easy target because of his depression. Like, I kind of fit in this category too. Like, I get messed around with a lot in school. I guess you could, not a lot, but I guess you could say I'm an easy target. I guess. Because, like, I'll admit I'm a little quiet in school and that, so maybe I'm an easy target because I'm quiet, I guess. I don't know. I don't like when people pick on easy targets. I just don't. It's obviously bullying. Maybe have something fun to talk about on TV or here on the show. It was maybe not the most professional way to go about things, and it was never meant to offend or disrespect or disparage anybody. That was never my intention. If it was taken as such, I apologize deeply. That was not my intention. I would never intentionally cause anybody undue stress, especially a coworker. So I apologize. That, ladies and gentlemen, is a half-ass apology right there. That is a half-ass apology. Did you hear Corey Graves say the words, Mauro Ranallo Ranallo. You did not. So that is a half-ass apology. You did not go at the end. You did not like. So Mauro Ranallo, I deeply apologize to you. So really, you haven't even apologized to him yet. You haven't even taken down the tweet. You didn't even take down the tweet, and you didn't apologize. That is a half-ass apology. And then we got a comment from Mauro's agent, Frank Shamrock. Social media has made too many of you comfortable with disrespecting people and not getting punched in the mouth for it. That's what Mauro's agent had to say. And then in all of this, WWE talked about the situation, and honestly, they should be deeply, deeply, deeply ashamed of themselves. They should be really ashamed of themselves. Because I don't have this in my notes, but in all of this, they find Corey Graves as the victim. They find Corey Graves as the victim. This is coming from a company that is all about not bullying, standing up. The Be a Star program. They have a Be a Star program for bullying. They have Be a Star. And yet they find the bully in this situation, Corey Graves, the victim. I can't believe this company. I really can't believe this company. How they find Corey Graves as the victim. I had to throw my hat across the room for that. That's how they find Corey Graves as the victim. That's unheard of. Oh my God. Unbelievable. This is coming from a company that has Be a Star program. It's ridiculous, man. They took this man's Corey Graves single-handedly took this man's passion from him, from a person who he works with, and a person who is dealing with mental depression issues. It's like sad. It's really sad. I know a lot of people that go through depression, and they have tough times, and I hope nothing but the best for Mauro Ranallo. I have him deeply in my prayers and thoughts, and I hope that we get to see him back on NXT television soon, doing what he does best every single week, and that's calling doing his best commentary in all pro wrestling. That's my opinion on this. Corey Graves is an a-hole. WWE should be ashamed of themselves for calling Corey Graves the victim. But that's it for my news and rumors video. Thank you guys for watching this video tonight. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the Big Fight Fuel channel for some great content. Like this video with a super kick. Comment down below what you guys think of Humberto Carrillo, a possible Ricochet Brock Lesnar match at WrestleMania, and this Corey Graves Mauro and all their situation. Share this video with your friends on Twitter, and that's really it, guys. Have a great night.